In one US town, death itself is against the law. But why would anyone ban the most natural thing on Earth? Welcome to Barrow, Alaska, today called Utqiagvik, one of the northernmost towns in the United States. A place where winter swallows the sun for weeks at a time, where icy winds sweep across tundra, and where survival has never been easy. But in the 1950s, this isolated community made headlines, not for its brutal winters, but for making it illegal to die. The strange ban. On the surface, it sounds absurd. How could anyone outlaw dying? But the truth is chilling. The frozen ground here makes traditional burials nearly impossible. Bodies don't decompose in the permafrost. They preserve. Graveyards became time capsules, perfectly holding the remains of people who passed decades before. But with preservation came danger, because diseases trapped inside these bodies could still survive. The outbreak fear. Stories circulated of scientists uncovering bodies from the early 1900s flu epidemic, their corpses frighteningly intact. Inside them, traces of the Spanish flu virus, the same strain that once killed 50 million people worldwide. The townspeople realized if an outbreak was unleashed from their frozen graveyards, the consequences could be catastrophic. The law itself. So the local government did something radical. They banned death. Of course, not in the literal sense. What the law really meant was this. If someone became terminally ill, they were required to leave town and be transported south. Dying in Barrow was forbidden. The cultural impact. The law became both a practical solution and a legend. Some locals treated it as dark humor, while others took it seriously. Imagine living in a place where you weren't even allowed your final rest. Today, Barrow Utqiagvik still lives with its strange past. The ban is less enforced now, but cemeteries remain a haunting reminder. Scientists continue to study preserved bodies here, searching for answers about ancient diseases. And though the law was meant to protect the living, it left behind a chilling truth. In this town, death itself is unwelcome. So, what do you think was banning death brilliant public health? Or a step too far into the bizarre? If you enjoy strange stories from history and law, hit subscribe, because the next one might be even stranger.